الفيديو كده شغال. سامعين يا ولاد؟ Revision Junior 6 ولاد. If the ratio between the length of two pieces of cloth is 6:8, and the sum of their lengths is 126, calculate the length of each piece. Ratio between two pieces هنا مش مدينا names، نسمي first to second. Was sum is 126, that the real sum is 126 centimeters. So the ratio between the two lengths is 6:8. And their sum. First, get the sum of the ratio. Sum of the ratio will be 40. 6 plus 8 equals 40. And the real sum will be 126. So calculate the first piece and second piece. First piece will be cross multiplication. 6 times 126 over 14 equals 54 centimeters. Second piece will be 8 times 126 over 14, which equals 72 centimeters. Well, in a school, if the number of students is 560 students, so 560 is the total number of the students. Total number of students is 560. If the number of girls equal 3 over 5 the number of boys, so 3 will be for the girls and 5 will be for the boys. So girls to boys, the ratio will be 3:5. 560 total number of the students, so it will be also sum 5 plus 3 equals 8, and the real sum will be 560. So find the girls. Girls will be
210.
3 times 560 over 8,
110.
which equals 210. And the boys will be 5 times 560 over 8, which equals 350.
50.
The ratio between Hadir's weight and Besma's weight is 5:6, and the difference between their weights is 10 kilograms. So we got the difference between their weights. We got names. Write the names.
Hadir
to Besma. Where difference, so it will
5
be
to 6.
difference. Ratio between them is 5 to
6.
And the difference will be 1. And the real difference between them will be 10. Get Hadir's weight. Hadir's weight will be 5 times 10
times 10 over 1,
which equals
50
kilograms. And Besma's weight will be 6 times 10 over equals 60 kilograms. The ratio between the length and the width of a rectangle is 9:5. If the perimeter of the rectangle is 56 centimeters, find out the length and the width and calculate the area. Ratio between length and width is 9:5. And we got the perimeter. Perimeter equals length plus width
times 2.
So to get the sum of the ratio, نعمل length plus width
9
times 2.
9 plus 5 times 2.
14. 14 times 2, it will be 28. And the real perimeter will be 56. Real perimeter is 50.
centimeters.
So calculate the length. Length will be 9 times 56,
Times 56
28.
over 28.
which equals 18 centimeters. And width will be 5 times 56 over 28, which equals 10 centimeters. معظمنا بننسى to get the area. هنا we need to find the area. The area of the rectangle, the real area of the rectangle using the real length and the real width. So the area will be length times width.
180.
18
Length
times
times width.
10 equals 180 centimeters square.
Centimeters
Square.
Whereas the number of pupils in a primary school is in first and second and third grades is 240. So 240 is the total sum of the students in the 3 grades.
First, second,
Total-
third.
Total number of students. Then a ratio between the 3 grades is 5 to 4 to 3. Calculate the number of pupils in each grade. So first grade
First,
to second
second
To
grade,
to
third
third.
grade.
هنا ال 240 is the total number of the students. So it will be sum.
Some.
Ratio between the 3 grades is 5,
5 to 4 to 3.
4 to 3. So the sum will be
5 to
12.
3.
And the real
12.
sum of the pupils is 240. First grade will be 5
5 times 240 over
over 12
240
Equals?
divided 12.
equals 100. The second grade equals 4 times 240
4 times 240
Eight.
over 12.
over 12, which equals
48.
80. And the third grade will be 3
times
times
240
over 12, which will be 60 students.
6.
The ratio among the lengths of the sides of a triangle is 2 to 3 to 4. And the perimeter of the triangle is 36 centimeters. Calculate the length of each side in the triangle. Perimeter of the triangle, we get the perimeter of triangle by adding the 3 sides. So the perimeter will be the sum of the 3 sides of the triangle. So the perimeter will be the sum of the lengths of the side. First to second,
to third.
third. And it will be sum or perimeter?
مستر
Yes.
واحنا ما ينفعش time نكتب side 1 side 2 side 3
ينفع أي حاجة. Ratio will be
ماشي
2 to 3 to 4. And the perimeter is the sum of the 3 sides. So it will be 2 plus 3 plus 4.
108.
180 دي الانجلز. احنا بنتكلم على perimeter ده السم بتاع السايدز. مالناش دعوه بال 180. 180 ده ما يدينا الريشيو between الانجلز.
Nine,
sides.
36.
Sum will be 9. And the real sum اللي هو perimeter of the 3 sides, the sum of the
36.
perimeter is equal
36.
36. So the first side will be
2 times 36 over
2
9
times 36 over 9, which equals 8 centimeters. With second will be 3 times 36 over 9, which equals 12 centimeters. And the third side will be 4 times 36 over 9, which equals
over 9
16.
16
16
centimeters.
16.
اللي كان بقى
centimeters.
بيقول 180 ال 180 لما يدينا ratio between الangles, measure of the angles. Measure of the angles of the triangle, sum of the measure of the angles of the triangle equals 180. هنا مش مدينا اي حاجه، هنا مدينا ratio between angles of the triangle is 1 to 2 to 3. Find the measure of each angle. يقول لنا if the ratio between the measure of angles of the triangle is 1 to 2 to 3, يبقى هنا measure of angles of the triangle هو السم بتاعهم equals 180.
فبيطلع بره
يبقى هنا first to second also مسألة sum. To
Third.
third, the ratio will be 1 to 2 to
to
3.
2 to 3
And the sum
6
180.
6, and the
Six.
sum of the ratio of the sum
180.
will be 180.
180
So the first angle, 1 times 180 over 6, which equals 30 degree. Second angle, it will be 2
Second
times 180
times
over 6, which equals 60 degree.
60.
And the third angle will
The
be
third angle, 3 times 180 over 60 equal
6.
90.
90
degree.
90 ماشي
90.
ماشي
قلت 90
خلاص سبعتك.
تمام خلاص.
Then Ahmed studies 21 hours weekly. Find the rate of what he's studying daily. Weekly, it
21 over 7. 21 over
means,
7.
weekly, it means 7 days. So it will be 21 over
Over 7.
7, which equals 3.
3.
Unit hours per hours
per day.
per day.
Hours per day.
Then a picture of a tree is drawn with the scale, or drawing scale is 1 to 100. If the real height of the tree is 8 meters, find the length of the picture. The drawing scale is a ratio between what and what?
drawing length and real length.
Drawing length
length.
to real length. So the ratio between drawing length to
Yes.
real length.
Real length.
Be the scale
1
1
to
to
100
100. And the real height of the tree is 8 meters.
8.
يبقى ال 8 هنحطها فين؟
تحت الريل
تحت
تحت الريل
8 وما ننساش ان دي متر، فاليونت اللي هتطلع لنا هنا also in meters. عايزين
نعملها
الدراونج
تبقى 800
الدراونج length will be
800.
1
1
times
times 8
8
over 100
times 100.
over 100 equals
Over 100.
0.08 دي meters. انا لسه ما حولتش، عشان كده جبت الهايت او length of in the picture with meter, which equals how many centimeter? To change it to centimeter, we
100.
multiply by 100. So it will be 8
8
centimeter.
سنتيمتر.
ماشي. مستر طب
Yes.
لو انا حطيت ال 100 في المسألة نفسها ولا تطلع
ممكن
غلط؟
مفيش مشكلة.
ماشي.
The length of Suez Canal on a map is of drawing scale is 1 to 1,100,000 is 15 centimeter. Length in the map is 15 centimeters. So the 15 centimeter it will be drawing or real?
15 سنتيمتر.
Drawing.
drawing.
The drawing scale is a ratio between also drawing length to
length and the
Real
real length.
length.
real length. So the scale will be 1 to
1
1
2
to
million
1 million.
100,000. 1,100,000. طيب ال 15 is a drawing. So we'll put it
Drawing
under
scale.
drawing length,
Drawing scale. Drawing length.
15 centimeter.
مستر
Yes.
خلاص شفتها
هنا محدد لي find the real length in kilometers. We must find the real length in kilometers. So the real length will be 15 times 1,100,000
Over 1.
over 1, which equals 165,
Million.
sorry, 16,500,000, which equals centimeter. عشان 15 centimeter يبقى ده بسنتيمتر. So عايز a real length or real distance between the two cities or the real length in kilometers. So we change it in kilometer, we divide by 100,000. 100,000.
100,000.
It will be 165
165 kilometer.
kilometers. When 3 persons shared a business, the first paid 15,000, and the second paid 25,000, and the third paid 20,000. At the end of the year, the net profit was 5,520 pounds. Calculate the share of each of them.
فيها sum يا مستر.
Some, but first of all, we must get the ratio between the 3 persons.
First,
The
second,
ratio
third.
first,
مستر نشيل الزيرو مع بعض. كل
نشيل
زيرو
الزيروز
نشيله
مع بعض، نعمل simplifying. لو تقدر تعمل simplifying للريشيو خالص نعمل simplifying للريشيو خالص. first to second to third. The ratio between them or money they paid is 15,000,
15,000 و 25,000
25,000
20,000
and 20,000 and cross 3
يعني نشيل كل الزيروات.
مش كل الزيروات، يعني cross 3 zeros with 3
يعني
zeros with 3
أقصد
zeros.
3 يعني.
We can divide also by 5. 15 divided by 5 it will be 3. 25 divided by 5 equals 5. 20 equals 4.
4.
البروفيت ده بتاع مين فيهم؟ بتاع 3 persons. So it will be sum. اتفقنا انها تبقى sum.
صم.
احنا جبنا ratio between
12.
them is 3 to 5 to 4. So the sum will be
12.
12 and the real sum will be distributed will be 5,500.
5,520.
So the first will take 3 times 5,520 over 12, which equals 1,380 LE. Second will take 5 times 5,520,
2,400.
2,300 LE, and the third will take 4 times 5,520 over 12, which equals 1,840 L.
مستر
Yes.
ممكن بس هو احنا لو ما عملناش simplifying لل 15 و 25
مفيش
و 20
مشكلة، هتطلع الريشيو
لا
برضه صح.
الإجابة نفسها
هتطلع الإجابة نفسها.
صح؟
اه.
تمام.
ولنا خالد bought a flat for LE 150,000. He sold it at 5% loss. Calculate the selling price. هنا عندنا calculate the selling price. عندنا اللوس بتاعته كانت 5%.
يعني مستر يعني نحط cost price أو
Cost price minus loss equals selling price. ونعمل line for the percentage و line for the real numbers. Cost price always 100%.
100.
And the loss, the percentage of the loss was
5.
5%. So the selling price
25.
will be 90.
25.
95.
95%. The cost price of the flat, he bought it for
150,000.
We need to know the selling price. He sold it for how much?
نعملها proportion.
So it will be, he sold it
150,000.
selling price
95.
95 times
95 times 150,000 over 100.
100. It will be 142,500 L. A trader bought a TV set for 4,500 and he sold it with profit 10%. His profit was 10%. We need to find the selling price. We need to find the selling price. The
يبقى نحط cost price و profit
cost
selling
price
price
plus profit
equal
selling
price.
Line for the percentage, line for the real, 100% cost price.
100 plus 10.
The profit was 10%. So the selling price would be
1,500.
110. The cost price was 5,000 and 4,000, sorry, and 500. We need to know the selling price. Selling price will be 110.
400, 5,000 times 110 over 100.
Over 100. which equals 4,950 LE. Well, then I'm gonna put a TV set with discount 20% from the declared price, which was 2,500 pounds. Find the price after discount. هو البرايس كان 2,500. كان discount بتاعنا 20%. We need to know the price after discount. So before discount minus discount
After discount.
equals after discount. Line for the percentage, also line for the real. تحت before discount 100%. Discount was 20%. So after discount it will be 80%. The price before discount was 2,500. We need to know the price after discount. So the price will be after discount equals 80 times 2,500 over 100, which equals 2,000 LE. In the opposite figure, or the opposite, نعم.
لو أنا نسيت أن أكتب LE هنقص درجة.
يعني المفروض تركز في الحاجات دي. ولنا is the opposite figure show a parallelogram A, B, C, D. ولنا in which measure angle B equals 110. Measure angle B equals 110. And measure angle DAC equal 30. Find measure angle D and measure angle BAC and measure angle
دي 110.
دي 110. بس قبل ما نقول دي 110 تعال نبص على الرسم الاول. هنا in
ماشي.
sum of any two angles consecutive angles
110.
after each other will be 180. يعني sum بتاع كل دول كده must be 180. One of the angle takes 110, so subtract 110.
بس 70.
And another one takes 30, also subtract 30. So it will be, the remaining will be 40. So this angle will be 40.
BEC 40.
So the opposite angle to the B اللي هي D will be 110.
110.
Diagonal of the parallelogram cross the angles. 30 اللي موجودة فوق دي حطها هنا تحت. وال 40 in the other side. تعال نشوف الانجلز اللي هو عايزها. انجل دي اتفقنا ان انجل دي will be الاوبزيت
110.
110 degree. Measure angle BAC.
40.
BAC will be 40 degree.
40.
Measure angle ACD. ACD
30. 40.
also 40. هنا بيقول لي which is greater in volume. Which is greater in volume? A cuboid of dimensions 12, 10, and 8, or a cube of age length 10 centimeter. يعني عندنا cuboid، دينا الدايمنشنز بتاعته، دينا الكيوب، الage length بتاعه. We need to know which of the following figures, which of the following shapes is greater in volume. First, get the volume of the
هنعمل
cube.
ال 12. هنعمل ال 12 times ال 10 times ال 8.
Cuboid, it will be length times width times height, which equals 12 times 10 times 8, which equals 960 cubic centimeter.
10 هي الأكثر.
And the cube, volume of cube equals side times
10
side,
times 10
which equals 10 times 10
times
10
1000
equal 1,000
1000.
cubic centimeter. But which is greater?
10
The cube is greater. هنا the volume of a cuboid is 54 cubic centimeter. Its base is a
ماشي.
squared shape of side 3 centimeter. Calculate the height. The height of cuboid equal volume over base area. ده الهايت. هنا البيز in the shape of square. So base area will be rule of area of
54.
square. Rule of area of square
54.
which is side times side. يبقى هنا
Side times
الفوليوم
side.
over side times side، عشان في ناس كتير بتعمل
3
54 divided 3 على طول. لا هي 54 over side times side. الهايت هنا يبقى equal 54 over 3 times 3 which equals
6
6 centimeters. Then a box in the shape of cuboid with dimensions 36, 42, and 24 is filled with small cubes of each 6 centimeter. Find the number of these cubes. Only find the number of cubes, find the number of bottles. I find the number. نعمل big volume divided by small volume. First of all, we must get the big volume, the whole volume of the box, and small volume, the whole volume of the cube, H بتاعه 6. Then divide the big volume divided by small volume, it will be the number of cubes.
168
البوكس, first of all, box. It will be هنا cuboid يبقى length times width times height. It will be 36 times 42
36 to
times 20,
32 to 156.
30
32
36,000.
to 156.
to 288
288 cubic centimeter. ده البوكس اللي هو اللي يعتبر عندنا البيج فوليوم. الكيوب اللي هو السمول فوليوم بالنسبه لي equal side times side times side which equal 6 times 6 times 6
6 times 6.
equal
216
216
cubic centimeter. عايزين نعرف بقى النمبر of cubes.
168
عملهم
divided
divided
Big volume divided small volume. 3, 6, 2, 8, 8 over 216 which equal
168
168 what؟
168
اليونت هنا ايه؟
سنتيمتر
سنتيمتر.
The number of ايه؟
168 سنتيمتر.
لا مش سنتيمتر.
سنتيمتر كيوب. سنتيمتر كيوب.
cubes.
boxes
عايز هو the number of cubes. ده number of cubes. كلنا a cube shaped vessel. Its inner age is 30 centimeter and it is filled with oil. Calculate the capacity of the vessel. يقول لي calculate the capacity من غير ما يقول لي find it in liter. Calculate the capacity, so find the capacity in liter. To get the capacity.
مستر
Yes.
ينفع تشرح لنا الكباستي بس عشان أنا مش فاكرة قوي يعني مش
Capacity is the
مش
same
حلوة
as
أنا
the
فيه.
volume. هتستخدم نفس الرولز بتاعت الفوليوم. الكاباسيتي is a volume but of the inner space of a hollow solid. So we get the capacity, get the volume of the figure and change it into liters. The unit of measuring capacity is liter and milliliter. So we get the volume. The volume will be 30 times 30 times 30
times 30.
which equals 27,000 cubic centimeters. We need to change it in liters. From cubic centimeter to liter
But 27
divided 1,000. So it will be 27
27 liter.
liter.
27 liter.
ولنا if the price of 1 liter, the price of 1 liter is 9.5 pounds. Calculate the price of the oil. احنا عندنا 20
مستر
هو ده
هنعمل
ليه علاقة؟
27 هنعمل 27 times
يبقى البرايس
9.5 equal 256.5 over half.
مستر بعد اذنك.
نعم.
هو ال 27 اللي هي في السؤال اللي فوق ليه علاقة بالسؤال اللي تحتيه؟
هو نفس السؤال
مع
بابا
بعض.
عايز حاجتين، عايز calculate the capacity of the vessel. بيقول لنا if the price of 1 liter في الاويل ده، في الاويل اللي موجود عندنا if the price of 1 liter is 9.5 plus calculate the price of the whole oil. So the price will be 27 times 9.5. It will be 256.5 LE. كده احنا خلصنا يا اولاد. شكرا.
شكرا يا مستر.
ميرسي يا حبيبي. مع السلامة.
شكرا يا مستر.
باي
باي باي باي باي